Welcome to the Houghton Lake Public Library's Tech Shorts series. Today, we'll be talking about moving and finding apps on an Android device. One of the most basic things you can do on your Android phone or tablet is rearrange your icons on your main screen. There's a few benefits to this, primarily getting them to where you can reach them, since most of us hold the phone with one hand. You'll notice on my screen here, most of my apps are near the bottom in the right section of my phone. It's because if I'm holding my phone with my right hand, it's a lot easier for my thumb to reach the bottom and right side of the screen. So that's where I tend to pile my apps. In order to move an app on an Android device, the first thing you need to do is tap and hold on it. So you tap your finger down and hold it like I did on the calculator app here. While still holding your finger down, you can now drag it around the screen. Wherever I let go is where the app will now sit. So you can pile the apps in any way you like. Perhaps you want to have all of them in one certain corner or spread out wherever you want. Like I said, in my case, I like to pile them in the bottom right because it's easier for my thumb to reach it. It's also possible to have multiple screens of apps on your main screen here. So the way you do that is, again, tap and hold, and then begin to drag the icon around. You'll see on the right side of my screen there's just this little edge where there's another box over there. If I drag this icon to the very right side of the screen, you'll see it moves over here to this page. Now I can drop it on this second page. In order to switch between these two pages, you can swipe one way or the other. So if I swipe from right to left here, it moves me to the second page. And if I swipe from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, it brings me back to the first page. If you have an app that you'd like to remove off of your main screen, but not uninstall off of the phone, you can tap and hold, drag the icon around, and move it up to this X that says Remove. That'll remove the icon off your screen. So if you have apps that you don't really use, but you don't want to uninstall them, you can just get rid of them off your main screen so that you don't have to see them. If you have an app that's installed on your phone, but it isn't on one of your screens here, you can find it in the app drawer. Now the app drawer may look different on your phone depending on the version of Android that you have. In my phone, if we drag up from the bottom of the screen, so where this little white pill is, as they call it, if I drag from the bottom to the top of the screen, it'll open up my app drawer. This is where all the apps that are installed on my phone exist. From here, if I want to bring any of those apps up to the main screen, I once again tap and hold. So let's do it on the calculator icon again. Drag it around and drop it where I want it. That gets an app from the app tray into the main screen. And again, if I wanted to get rid of this app, we could tap and hold on the calculator, drag it around, and move it to Remove. Some apps you could uninstall by using the same method. So if I tapped and hold on Slack, move it around, you'll see there's actually an uninstall I could drop it on up in the top right here. If I dropped it here, it would uninstall the app. I'm not going to do that because I still use that app. So I'll drop it back where it goes. When it comes to removing apps around on your phone and finding them in the app tray, that's really all there is to it. If you like this episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up or subscribe to be notified for future content. Thank you.